welcome to episode number 11 of the Cabana Boys Podcast. My name's Nelson. I am the owner and chief Cabana Boy here at Cabana Boys Events. Today we have Kylie and Kylah. I'm probably going to confuse those names here over the next 30 minutes.
It's okay. We do it all the time.
Two of our Cabana girls here in Scottsdale. We're going to learn more about them and how they got involved and a little bit more about their backstory too. Before we do that, we have an exciting announcement. We have a new service here in Scottsdale called the Caddy Girls. So our Cabana girls, two of which are right here, are going to go out on the golf course with you. They'll help drive the cart. They'll help serve you drinks. They'll clean your clubs, clean your golf balls, be just kind of the fun party starters out on the course. So we're super excited about this. Our pool parties here in Scottsdale are starting to die down a little bit with the weather getting a little cooler. So we're continuing with the Cabana girls, but out on the links this time. So I'm really stoked about that. You can check it out on our website. But without further ado, let's learn a little bit more. Do you guys want something to drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's open up the Cabana Boys cooler.
We can just pick anything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I'll close my eyes. Let's see.
I can't run that same risk. I'm going to grab what I see in the back. Ooh. Modelo. Modelo covered in berry juice.
Yeah, there was a can exploded in my
Explosion.
fridge, so I apologize for any stickiness.
Wait, should we do a little ASMR?
Yeah.
Oops.
Ooh. I'm going to do that too.
Wow. We should do a cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming on.
Yes, of course.
This is our first two Cabana girls we've had on the pod. So, Kylah, let's start with you. You look like you said before, a little bit of a hippie vibe.
I do look like a hippie.
Tell us about yourself, your background, where you're from, how you got involved, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so my name is Kylah, born and raised here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I was one of the very first Cabana girls.
The first
Cabana girl. Yes. I've been in the food and service industry for 7 years, so I worked all around Scottsdale. I do like catering part-time, and right now I work at Kaleidoscope Juice Bar, which is a healthy smoothie and juice place in Scottsdale.
So what's Kaleidoscope? It's just like a hippie juice bar? Or?
Yeah, it's just a locally based juice bar here in Scottsdale. They have different locations though. They have some in Chandler,
in
Gilbert.
Old Town?
I am. I'm in Old Town at the Optima.
Gotcha.
Optima location.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I really like it. It's fun. It's a good time. I feel like it really aligns with what I value, which is health and wellness and, eating healthy, and the people are good and it's good energy, good vibes.
Juices are so good. Have you never been?
I think I've been.
They're really good.
The basement of Optima, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's like on the walkway, kind of where the parking garage is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The nice $14 smoothies.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Delicious though.
Yeah.
No knock. How'd you get involved with Cabana Girls?
So I got involved with Cabana Girls because Chase, the Cabana boy, reached out to me on social media, on Instagram. He was like, "Hey, are you interested in a Cabana Girls job?" Because I know Chase and Gabe, so I saw them doing the Cabana Boys. And when Chase reached out to me, I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to."
Yeah.
I feel like I work really well with people. I know how to have fun and have a good time. So
how's your experience been so far?
It's been amazing. It's so much fun. It's a really, really good time. Each event is different.
Yeah.
But it's always, people are good vibes, good energy. It's a really
mostly
fun time.
bachelor parties, right?
Yes. Yeah. Mostly bachelor parties.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Kylie, let's learn a little bit about you.
Yes, my name is Kylie. I was enlisted by Kylah, so that's how I got into the Cabana Girls, Cabana Boys space. It's been so much fun. Like Kylah, I've been doing service, beverage, food industry for like the past 10 years. So I felt like it was something I just am used to doing. I'm used to that party atmosphere. I kind of grew up in a little bit of a party atmosphere with my parents. So it was nothing new. And I thought it would be such a fun opportunity to meet more people and connections. And so that's...
I know you recently told me your sister got married.
Yeah.
Right? Do you have multiple siblings or just...
I have 3 sisters. Yeah. Okay. No brothers at all.
That sounds like a party family.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. My dad had to drown his sorrows. No, just kidding. But yeah, it was a crazy growing up. So no brothers. Well, now I have a brother because my sister just got married.
There you go.
So yeah.
Nice. What else do you do outside of Cabana Girls?
I have my own company of plant design. So kind of the same thing, like health and wellness. Plants definitely fall into that category.
Yep.
It brightens up any room, changes your mood, it changes any space. So I go into people's homes, car dealerships, law firms, pretty much any small or large business, design that space with plants, and then I come and maintenance those plants for them.
How's my house right now?
It's killing it. I love it. Yeah, I noticed them right away when I walked in.
I got one. This one's real right here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The other one we have over there is definitely fake, but we got one more that is real too.
Yeah, I love these. These are so easy to care for, and they're like so cool looking.
I don't think we've touched it since we got it.
Yeah, you
and
really
it's still
don't
alive.
need to. Yeah, exactly. Like people who overwater those, you can tell.
Yeah, we had one that like attracted a lot of little flies. So it's outside.
Probably a
now.
palm tree.
Yeah, I don't know what
Something
it
like
was.
that.
It was small. It was just like in a little pot.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
just-
Fruit gnats and all the gnats stuff.
And you also have your own podcast.
I do.
Tell us
Yeah.
about that. Give us a
so
little shout out, a little commercial.
So I started a podcast. It's called For the Plot Podcast. You can listen to it on Apple or Spotify podcast. And it's all about mental health. It's about my journey with mental health. And I have just had a crazy life. I've had so many weird situations happen. And I feel like every time I would tell my friends about it, they would kind of be like, that's such an insane story. You should either like try and make that a movie or like start a YouTube channel or something. And I was like, you know what? I've been really feeling called to have a podcast, and it's been like an amazing journey so far. And I'm doing it all on my own. So it's been a huge hobby of mine to like learn more about the audio technician side of things. And next up is video. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you bring people on, or is it just you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I've had a couple of guests so far. I've had a hypnotherapist come on.
Wow.
And yes, that was really interesting because I don't know if I would necessarily be able to be hypnotized.
Yeah.
So it was something that was very interesting to me to learn about. And so she's a life coach and a hypnotherapist. And then I also had someone else who's a master yogi. So yeah, she does a lot of different breath work and knows a lot about the body. And so both of them were very interesting. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So
very smart.
you've never been hypnotized.
I've never been hypnotized that I know
Kylah, have you ever
of.
been?
I mean,
I actually
maybe.
have been hypnotized
Really?
and it worked.
Really?
It worked.
Tell us about it.
So it was my senior year of high school, and
Same with me.
Yeah, same with you. And we went to this arcade in Chandler, and they just had a hypnotherapist there, and
That's so weird.
they chose people from the crowd. I was eager because I'm into all that stuff too. So I was like, pick me. And we just had to stay very like still, do a little breath work, and just really like, tap in. And I feel like I was hypnotized. Like I don't remember 30 minutes of it. My friends were recording me, and I was like, there was this point where I was like on the ground, and we were supposed to be talking to like an alien. And I was like talking to this random person. There was this other moment where they made us believe that we won the lottery. And I was sobbing uncontrollably because
Oh
I
my
thought I
gosh.
won $1
Oh
million.
my gosh.
And they came up to me and they're like, what are you going to do with $1 million? And I was like, I'm going to buy my mom a house. I'm so excited. And I was like sobbing.
Oh my
so I like
goodness.
truly believed it.
It was real.
Yeah, it was
felt
real.
I gotta try it.
We
I gotta
have
go.
to.
I gotta go try it.
Afterwards, I was kind of tired when I went out of it. And I was like, I honestly don't really recall like what happened during
That's so
it.
weird.
Weird.
So
Yeah.
mine was also senior year at
Yeah.
our like grad night where you like stay up all night.
Yes,
after.
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
same.
And we were at this place, and obviously they asked for volunteers. Like, yeah, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll admit I was acting a little bit, but like they told me that you have Band-Aids all over you, and they're like someone's peeling off the Band-Aids, and it felt like it, like legitimately it felt
Weird,
like
yeah.
it. And then there was another thing they said like you're in the Arctic or something like that, and I got like actually cold.
Yeah.
It was very weird. I was kind of conscious, but not
Yeah.
like fully. I don't know. It was a weird kind of in between.
Yeah.
But you're in front of your whole school. You kind of want to like play along.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So have you two worked a party together yet?
No,
We haven't. No,
not
I'd
yet.
love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to work a
How did
They're
you
trying
guys-
to keep us separated. They know we're
We're
trouble.
double trouble.
Yeah.
They can't have us together.
Did you guys know each other just like through the service industry before? Or?
Yeah, we
Yes.
met at the last restaurant that we worked at
Nice.
together.
Which one was
Yeah.
that?
The Beverly.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, great
Love the
restaurant.
Beverly.
We
Good
love
spot.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We went through a lot together there. We
Yeah.
went through different management.
Yeah.
We worked Phoenix Suns event. So the Suns came in for, what's his name again?
I don't know. Tori.
Tory Craig.
Tory Craig, yeah.
Okay.
threw his birthday party there. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, we've had a lot of fun there together.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we saw a lot of changes. It was like we literally watched every manager come and go like twice.
You guys were just the common denominator.
Yeah.
We were,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
And now we're both not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I asked you both to come prepared with 2 truths and a lie. Do you have those ready?
I do.
Kylie, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so just Sam and then Kylah. Well, you guys are friends, so you'll probably like know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll probably know.
I'll try to guess.
All right. So I was born in San Diego.
Okay.
I went to the Amazon jungle for an entire month by myself. And then I'm 24.
I think you were born in San Diego. I feel like because I have access to our HR systems, I should know your age. But I have no idea how old you are. I don't think the middle one is true. I think that one's false just because you kind of like stumbled on it.
That one's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You went to the Amazon by yourself?
Yeah.
For a
to
whole
go
month?
volunteer. Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that.
Amazing. During the Amazon fires in 2019, so before COVID, before any of those travel restrictions issues, there was a massive fire in the Amazon, and I went to go and volunteer with a local tribe. So I literally spoke with a translator, found a tribe in the middle of the Amazon jungle in between Ecuador and Brazil.
Wow.
Flew in, and I was there for a whole month, almost a month and a half.
That is so cool. I'm assuming you there was like a organization that helped you do that. It wasn't like you just picked a spot on the map and
Kind of, yeah.
Really?
I literally found like an organization that helps you translate to local people in the Amazon.
Okay.
So it wasn't like a volunteer organization.
so you
It
just
was
like show
literally
up and said, "Hey, I'm Kylie. I'm here to help."
Yeah, they gave me really sketchy information of how to find them. I literally like went completely
That is-
rogue to go to them and didn't follow any of their directions.
That's amazing. That's very brave because like
Yeah,
you
it
see
was
you hear
scary.
stories of like the tribes that have never had like human or contact with other humans outside
Yeah.
of their tribe. And
Yeah,
they're, like,
not really in
Isn't
South
that so
America. Yeah,
interesting?
not too much
Yeah.
in South
So
America, at least. I feel like that's more like in really remote areas in like Africa. I think that's more
Okay.
the case. But South America, sorry, I almost said South Africa. South America is really well developed. It's just very poverty stricken.
okay.
But
That's cool.
most of the tribes there.
I was it was in high school and there was like a civil war in like Cambodia,
Wow.
that area, and I signed up to like go like volunteer basically. I think I was like volunteering on like an elephant sanctuary. It was like a summer program.
Yeah.
And then the civil war broke out and my mom's like, I don't think you should go. You're
Yeah.
like 6'5" blonde. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Like, this is not
Yeah.
a good move.
yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. So San Diego is true. Okay. So you're not 24.
I'm 27. I'll be
okay.
28 in a couple weeks.
All right. Fair enough.
You look
Kylah.
like you're 24 though.
Thanks. I'll take it.
Okay. First one is I was very fat at one point in my life.
Okay.
Another one is I used to be a stripper. And then last one is I am a professional Dance Dance Revolution player.
Ooh.
Professional Dance Dance Revolution. What does that even
Yes.
mean?
Do you remember the
DDR.
Dance Dance Revolution?
Yeah, but like, did you guys have dance competitions at like
I
your
was-
local
I'm-
arcade?
Wait, let him answer first. I can't let him answer first.
Well, the fact that you just said I think that one's true because I think you have a story there. So I don't think that you were a stripper.
I wasn't, no.
Okay.
No,
That's
She could be though.
yay,
Could be.
if I wanted to.
So you were a bigger girl at one point?
I was, yes. So when I was around 9 years old or so, I gained a lot of weight. I actually had a severe tonsil infection
Wow.
when I was 9, and the toxins were leaking into my body. And so I literally went from like a size 6 to a size 10 within a year. Like,
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I gained a lot of weight. And the way that I lost that weight was through playing Dance Dance Revolution, actually.
You're joking.
I promise.
That's so
I
funny.
promise. Me and my aunt made a bet that summer, and she was like, "Whoever loses the most weight this summer will win $20." And at that time, I was like, $20, like
yeah.
that's so much money. And I lost like 20 pounds that summer playing Dance Dance Revolution. I
Wow.
became really, really good at it. My mom got like I have the metal pads, not even like the plastic
Yeah.
ones.
That's so funny.
So if you go to like Dave and Buster's or one of the arcades around here,
I'm really
can
good.
you like walk by DDR and not play, or do you like?
I have to play.
Yeah.
I have to.
and like she also has to tell all the kids around it that she used to like crush.
You're like destroying.
She's like, you guys are
9-year-olds.
nothing.
I'm like, get out of here.
Are you because like I've seen videos where they like hold on to the bar so that
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
I'm not
that
a bar
too.
holder.
Okay.
No.
Is there like two different classes of
Where they're like jumping in
skill?
there.
Yes, I think so.
That's hilarious. I was in the same boat. I was a bigger kid when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually in college. I was like, I should probably lose some weight. Wasn't having very much luck with girls, just like low self-esteem. So
I think it humbles you. And honestly, it humbles you. And I feel like, I don't know if you ever experience this. Sometimes you still feel as if you're still in that body, you know? And it's like body dysmorphia, almost like because you were like that for such a long period of time. And once you're out of it, sometimes you forget like how you look.
It's obviously a great experience. Like I learned a lot about myself, but when people came back like after summer break, they're like, who are you? Like they didn't recognize me at all. I was like, that feels pretty good.
Yeah.
So cheers for being diligent with, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. With just health,
Health is good.
Getting healthier.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. Health is wealth.
We've got a lot of wellness here.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the wellness podcast now, actually.
We've shifted focus. All right, let's make this the Fishbowl podcast.
All right.
Answer some icebreaker questions. So these, we'll each read one. We'll all answer it. There's no right or wrong answer, no scoring system. Just, be truthful.
Okay.
Do I read it or do I hand it to you to read?
You can read it.
Okay.
I printed off like 60 of these this morning, so.
Would you rather have a party of wild 65-year-old women that tip well or 22-year-old supermodels that are kind of dull?
So I wrote this for Cabana Boys, so let's just flip it. So wild, crazy old guys or
young boys then.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Really?
That changed for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I would rather be with a bunch of younger boys than old men, personally.
Well,
But if it was women, older women all day.
What if the young guys are just like too full of themselves and they're kind of boring?
They always are, but they're like easy to manipulate and like,
That's fair.
Older men are creepier, I feel like.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to throw that question back in so it gets answered.
Do you want me to answer a new one or do you want me to answer the same one?
Too.
Okay, would I rather have a party of wild 65-year-old men or 22? I would have the 65-year-old men.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yes, I would.
I feel like they'd just like tip
Party with
really
old
well.
dudes.
Yeah.
They might be a little creepy,
Maybe I'm jaded.
but they're like, at the end of the day,
I can
they're
handle
innocent.
that well, though. Like I don't let people overstep boundaries, and I know how to like have fun without being rude.
Right.
Totally.
You know?
Me too.
So I feel like I could.
It's like, how much fun are you having if you have to keep like setting a boundary?
Yeah. Just as long as they don't touch.
Yeah.
Just don't touch.
I mean, that's kind of the whole thing with Cabana Girls. Like, let's have fun, but be respectful.
Totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Cool. I like it. All right, Kylah, you choose a question.
Let's see. I'll close my eyes. Okay. How would you describe your job to your grandparents?
That's a good one.
That's good.
Wow, I have to think about that. Because, most grandparents are older fashioned and they have a more traditional way of thinking. So I would just I would say, I just work with bachelor and bachelorette parties, serving them drinks and bartending for them. I wouldn't go into the details of.
Okay, Kylah, what do you wear to these parties?
Fully dressed, turtleneck. I'm hot, actually, at these parties.
Yeah. I'd probably be honest. I'd be like, you know what, Grandma? I'd go in a bikini.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
knowing your mom and you, like, your grandma's chill, too.
Yes. I'd be like, yeah.
My grandma wouldn't mind either.
I
would just, like I said,
up.
I grew up in a party environment, so I would basically just be like,
Same.
I did the same thing I did when I was 8, Grandma. Bring drinks to the pool.
That's hilarious. All right, I'm going to pull one.
Okay.
What is the grossest food you've ever eaten?
Ooh. I have the grossest food that I didn't choose to eat, but people eat it in the Amazon.
What is
They're
it?
called grubs, and they're like these really fat, like caterpillar like looking things.
I
And
think
they're
I've
like
seen those,
they like
yeah.
their whole body like moves.
They're like still alive.
And they sell them like, they're still alive. They sell them like 5 or 10 in a batch, and people just like pop them in their mouth. I was like, I can't do that.
I'm going to
Just
get
like-
canceled for my question.
What is it?
Oysters.
Oh, really?
I hate oysters.
I love oysters.
I don't like oysters.
I love 'em.
I mean, when you think about it, oysters are pretty gross.
It's the texture
They are
thing
gross when
for
you think
me.
about them.
Yeah.
And they're gross because they're like literally alive.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
they
like,
have to be alive or you'll get sick and throw up.
Yeah.
Have you ever had fried oysters?
Yeah.
I
think that's
haven't, no.
disgusting.
Isn't it called like Oyster Rockefeller?
No, that's different, I think.
Oh.
That's like I'm pretty sure that's like
a baked
special,
oyster.
Yeah,
huh?
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't. Maybe
But-
I've never had fried oysters then.
Oysters in the half shell with like, lemon and horseradish and cocktail sauce. I think those are pretty good. But it's the like toppings that make them good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Right.
But then like the fried oysters is just like a fried blob. And I'm like, not that
Yeah.
into
You
it.
put vinegar on anything, and I'll put it in my mouth.
All right, next. No, I was in Cambodia and people were eating, what was it? I think it's fried tarantula.
Oh, wow.
So I had a tarantula leg.
How was that?
It was, you barely could taste anything. It was like
Yeah.
not that weird, but people were eating the body. And I was like, I'm going to pass
Yeah.
on that. I
Yeah.
feel like it's like a gusher. It would just like explode in your, ugh.
I had a soft shell crab sandwich in Jersey once, and like I didn't know that they gave you like the entire crab.
Oh, wow.
So like
Yeah.
it had the legs, it had the eyes, it had the face, everything.
Everything.
Like it was like a full crab like on my thing. It was just soft shell, so you're supposed to eat it like that. And like I just felt really weird about it the whole time.
Have you ever had a spider roll sushi?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has soft shell crab in it.
Yeah, with the legs like that.
Yeah.
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 Oh, I haven't before.
I can't do anything with legs.
I don't like to see. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I don't like to see those things.
like to see it now.
I'm a pescatarian and like slowly getting to be more of a vegetarian / like vegan. And it's just
Pescatarian is only fish.
correct. Yeah.
How do you like avoid all the dyes and like microplastics?
Honestly, I
of
don't eat it
fish?
that much.
You don't? So
anyway.
you just eat veggies?
A lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being plant-based is better. There's this Netflix show and they talk about being plant-based and Olympic athletes who
Game
are
changers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have higher endurance and they perform better than people who actually eat meat. Because if you think about it, those animals, what are they eating? They're eating
That's right.
plants.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Preaching to the choir, Kylah.
Yes, you know.
I'm reading a book right now called How Not to Die. And it's basically just like a manual on, how to avoid heart disease and cancers. And it's all basically say you should not eat you should eat plants.
It's
not
hard because
animals.
it's like obviously everyone is so different. Because
Yeah.
I could be vegetarian, but then I would end up like being super depleted all the time because I do need iron because I'm iron deficient.
sure.
So it's like everyone is different.
Yep.
But that's the important part is like so many people should take the time to figure out what works for them dietary wise.
For sure.
And no one gives a shit. Everyone's just like, we're just going to eat all the same snacks,
know.
all the same food dyes, all the same fish.
the American diet is
Yeah, it's
atrocious.
horrible.
It is.
Yeah.
I feel like just processed food in general.
Yeah.
It's
I love this. This
atrocious.
is still a wellness podcast.
I know, right?
Exactly.
All right, let's answer some more questions.
Okay.
Okay. If you could be invisible for a day, how would you spend it? Ooh, I don't know. One
can
time
have-
a friend asked me, they were like, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? And I was like, to sing. He was like, a superpower, idiot. I was like, oh, to be invisible.
I take it you're not a good singer.
I know. I wish though. I really wish. I like would love to be a good singer. I don't know. I'd probably like go be on the beach naked, I guess. And just
Love
like
that.
lay there all
You
day.
know, there's beaches where you can do that, right? You don't have to.
Yeah,
have a
but I don't
superpower.
want to do it. Yeah,
Let's go.
maybe we'll see. Have you seen
Like
all
in the
peop-
United
Have you seen
States.
all the people that like in the United States? There is.
Yeah.
Where?
I know there's one in Austin, Texas,
Oh,
I'm on my
wait.
way.
What?
which is
I'm
on
on
the
my way.
river. It's not on the ocean.
Yeah. No.
And
See, that's just a bunch of rednecks making up something.
that's true. It's just breaking the law.
Yeah, they're just breaking the law.
If enough people break the law,
Yeah,
it's, like,
it's
who's
all
gonna stop
right.
them?
Yeah, exactly. If the Texans do it, it's all right.
Yeah.
How would you spend your day, Kylah?
I would go somewhere like Area 51, or I would
Ooh.
go in like the White House and go in like an area you're just not supposed to go into,
True.
confidential.
a good
They would
idea.
never know.
Yeah, they would
They
never
would
know.
never know. But then I don't know if
Just
I'd
your
ever.
footprints.
But then again, it's a double-edged sword because what if I know all this information and I share it and they find me and then
They'd kill you.
they would kill me.
Yeah. Or they
sure.
think you're crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just would want to know the truth. Maybe Area 51.
The last
51.
episode we did was we got into aliens.
Really?
Yeah.
Like we broke out the tinfoil and like we went,
I love
we
a
went pretty
good
deep.
tinfoil hat moment.
Are you guys believers in aliens and that stuff?
I believe.
I definitely
for
believe.
sure.
I don't know if I believe in necessarily like the little green man, but but yeah, no, I definitely believe in aliens. I believe in there's something else in the universe. I think
Definitely.
that the animals in the oceans are aliens. You know?
the animals in the oceans
Like-
are aliens?
Yeah, like think about like how they like literally like glow in the dark. Some of them are like rainbow. Like some of them have like no organs at all. They just like float around down there. Like the ones that are in like the deep
Right.
dark.
90% of the ocean is not discovered, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Not like 85-90% of
That's
it.
where the aliens
NASA started in the bottom of the ocean.
NASA started.
Did you know that?
No. What do you mean?
Is that true?
Yeah, they did.
What?
Or maybe I'm getting it backwards, but either way, but like NASA started as either space exploration and then they were like, let's go to the ocean, or they started as ocean exploration and then they said, let's go to the space.
I thought you meant like the foundation was founded in the bottom of the sea.
No.
They were working
like
hard. The fish were working hard down there.
They started with one or the other. I can't remember right now. But,
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Interesting.
but yeah, I don't know. I think those little bugs down there are aliens.
You might be right. All right, let's do like one or two more.
Okay.
Do y'all golf, by the way?
Of course.
I am
Are you guys
so
excited
good at
about
mini
this caddy
golfing.
service?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
I
really
actually
excited.
used to like do caddy service already.
Really?
And I had so much fun. Yeah.
That's like just
Wait, I
one
want to
course?
pick a
or-
different one. I don't like this one. It talks about food again.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, let's switch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Were you at just like a local course?
No, I worked for Greyhawk Golf Course.
Okay.
And it was cool. It was a lot of work though. I'd work like 14-hour days and only make like $400.
like a
bucks,
cart
and it was
girl?
like not worth it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I actually applied for that too. I
was
went to a bunch of
so
golf courses
tiring.
around, and
Yeah, you start at like 6:30 in the morning, and I wouldn't leave until like 6 or 7:30 p.m. And
see
you're
those
like,
girls
my
on
hands be,
TikTok
like,
that make
cut
so
up
much
with,
money?
Like, the cart.
Really?
Yeah, because you're like loading up everything. You're like loading up your own ice, scooping your own ice.
Hard
very
work.
physical.
Yeah, very physical.
Get
I
hit
was
on
like,
by dudes all day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, are you on the front nine or the back nine? I'm like, I'm on the back. They're like, I'd love to see you on your back. I'm like,
Oh God, please.
okay. I'm just going to go.
All right.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, it said, "What's the worst party experience you've had?" I haven't had one.
Yeah,
Same. That's
I
good.
haven't had a bad party experience. I feel
Yeah.
like they've all been great in their own different ways. I can say my favorite party experience.
Let's
How
hear it.
about we switch it up? So I would say my favorite one was I worked a party and it was a mix of male and female.
Okay.
And we played pool games. And in one of the pool games, there was two teams. We split it up between the two. And there was this floaty horse that they had to like ride around the pool. And then they would jump off the horse and then they did a battle. You know those like battles with the
the
foam,
pool-
the
yeah.
pool,
Like a noodle.
the noodles.
the
Yeah, they
noodles,
did a noodle battle. And whoever like fell off would swim, get in this other tube, go around, and then there was like these. They weren't dildos, but they were like they were like these sticky like cucumber like things.
Sounds like a dildo.
So they would grab them, and whoever stuck it on the ice cooler won. And that was
Okay.
just so fun.
I love
It
pool
was-
games. When you first said pool games, I thought you meant like table pool.
Oh no, like an
I was like,
actual
wait, there was a pool table and now they're jumping in the water.
Yes,
No,
yeah,
I
it
get
was.
it,
Yeah, I don't know if you can visualize, what I'm saying, but
Yeah, the
We're
cucumber
all thinking
part
about
threw me off.
dildos.
I don't know what these things are called. But it was just, yeah, it was good.
All right. I like it. I love the just like totally impromptu games.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, very
There's
creative.
so many fun
Very
pool
creative.
games.
That's honestly, I feel like that's one of our specialties for the girls and guys. It's like you just make do with what is there at the house, like Airbnb or wherever you guys are.
Yeah,
it makes it more fun.
absolutely.
It makes
Yeah.
you stay on your toes, and you just got to be creative and
Yeah.
have fun.
No one likes a boring party.
No,
that's
right.
where we come in.
That's why we hired you. Well, I think that's a good place to wrap up. Thank
Yeah.
you, Kylie and Kylah. Appreciate you coming
Yes,
on.
thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
If you guys want to, book these two lovely ladies or some of our other girls, you can do so on our website for both our pool party service and our caddy girl service. So thanks again. Anything else you want to share before we wrap up?
Let's hit some balls.
Period.
All right. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Cabana Boys Podcast. Please like and subscribe to get new episodes as they're released. Write to the show by sending an email to the Cabana Boys Podcast at gmail.com. You can find the video version of the show on YouTube at the Cabana Boys YouTube channel. The Cabana Boys and all other related brands are also on Instagram and TikTok at Cabana Boys Podcast, The Cabana Boys, The Cocktail Cowboys, and The Cocktail Boys. This has been a T-Door production.